Second game of the day as we are watching Virginia taking on North Carolina. First pitch swinging is Kyle Center deep out into left field, and he's going to get her going on the grassy knoll and left. 1-0 Virginia. I'm big boy JRowe from Bring It Podcast. I have Mike Lacey alongside me for a championship Sunday. Brandon Jonas now pitching for North Carolina after we saw Sport in the first game against Alabama. Now everybody's ready. Jonas delivers. Roll on over to Ty Cobb for one down. First out of the inning. Jonas working from the first base side delivers. Jacob Clifton with a seed back through the middle with one down here in the top of the first inning. Nice piece by Brandon Jackson into center field to move Clifton over to two. First, Stidham hits that one into center. Bradley Scott underneath it. Clifton goes back, tags up, and moves on over to third. Nice swing by Ricky Moyers out into right. That's going to score Clifton in from three, and Brandon Jackson's going to head over and take Clifton's spot at third base. So runners on the corners. Corey Booth, inside pitch. He yanks that one foul for an out. That's the final out of the inning, but not before Virginia puts up two. The excitement of the World Series, and Roccabaldo, nice swing. Oh, look at Jacob Clifton with a nice play to his left.
The defense is a little better than the offense right now. We've seen a lot of nice defensive plays.
Well, that's a thing, right? If your bat takes a little more to fine-tune it. Nice swing there by Waddy down the left field line. Zach Watts with a double.
Your typical golfer.
Ball hit high in the center for the second out. Ty Cobb looking to go 3-4, and he finds it. And that should score Watts in from second.
After weekend falls.
Okay. Travis Tucker finds the 1-4 hole. Nice swing by Trapp, and that is going to send Cobb on over to three. Here, or this weekend, is Jackson May, the left fielder. Another great swing by Jackson May. That's going to score Cobb in from third to tie the game up.
Jackson's had a good day so far.
Winter Worlds in Myrtle a couple weekends ago. Josh Fife elevates that into center, and Banksy's underneath it. Dancing around a lot with the way it's moving. Final out of the inning, Josh Brown. Nice piece by Brownie through the middle just by Cobb. Just Tanai Alston steps in. Nice piece by Tanai, and Travis Tucker gets his glove on it, knocks it down.
Greyhound disguised as a human being.
Rolls that one over to Travis. There goes the hat.
Yeah, they're not
Banks,
good too on that one.
Not even half of it. Like, we're never quick. Rigney going out into left center. Bradley Scott on his horse has to go for a long ride. That's a one-hopper off the top of the fence and over.
Center looking to lock into another one here.
Lean with it, going out into right field. A little backside boogie from Kyle Center. Hitting him hard into the left center side too as well. So here's Chris Aninos. Chris Aninos puts a ride into that, but that one is going to hang up enough for Jackson May to grab that. It's really, just give me more times than not, just give me an end load.
That's what Brady's new camo bat is 12 ounce.
It's a nice bat, yeah. Think too much about it. Nice piece through the 3-4 hole. Put it out right. How does it feel in your hands? That's where I think you should really. Jonas working on the first base side. Stidham gets into that one, out into left field deep, looking back up at the wall, off the grassy knoll and left. I mean, that's Ricky Moyers rolling that one over to short. Good hustle down there. Not going to get there in time for the final out.
Get right back in this game. They need to mark 3 or 4. Don't have to get them all back. First with a nice start. Great guy. Steve's a gamer. I believe Steve's playing with Beachies.
Yes.
That'll be a really.
Here comes Bradley Scott rolling the top. Trying to, and that ball's hit down the right field line. Ricky Moyers giving it a track. Ricky Moyers! Nice grab, run. He's going to take that walk.
Rhino 2 or Hippo or something.
Here's the thing, though. I'd actually believe him when he says it. Zach Watts hits that ball deep out in the left over the Space Coast Complex sign in left center. They're saying you can hide guys at the corners, and Austin Mapes elevates that one into right. It should be the final out of the inning. We'll come back talking about the corner infielders and how. Welcome back here to Space Coast Stadium in Viera, Florida, as we're looking at Corey Booth looking to get it started in the top of the third, elevates that into left field. Jackson May coming in and making the first out.
At this level, you're not hiding anybody anywhere. Hitters are too good.
Josh Brown rolls over to short. 2. Tanai Alston Nice piece by Tanai back through the middle. Well, that's exactly what Bucko was saying. Maybe it's stemming from that. He said you can't hide guys at first.
The other thing, too. That's the other thing at this level that it's a lot of beef standing on a 14-inch square out there.
There's not a big enough base for that many men.
No.
It's always fun when you're down here and, you know, us Northerners thinking about what the Southerners think when it's cold and not. And that piece is hit well out into left center, up against the mic and sign by Ty Cobb. He's going to get in there with a leadoff double. Major play in this major tournament.
What's your best uniform?
Texas just has some good sets with them. Nice.
And I get that. And, I mean, my favorite collar is what Carolina's wearing. I mean, that was high school collars.
Nice swing there by Jackson May, looking to take the extra base, and he does. Good hustle there by Jackson May. Well, or Duke. I mean, let's see, UConn's beat them both in championships, so we'll go with Duke since that was our first championship. That was UConn's first. And Jackson May hard around from second, going for the double tag. Stidham gets the tag on him, but underneath is Jackson May with that unbelievable hustle play on the double sack fly out into right center.
Third base coach trusted him. Let him go.
There's a nice swing by Dustin Burris out into left field for a single to get another guy up on Jonas. Bradley Scott on deck. Ooh, nice swing there by Jonas, and that is a good piece moving Burris on over to 2. Yeah, that's a good point.
Duke probably has better college careers.
Bradley Scott high out in the center, Banksy underneath it to
support.
When I was being paid by a team when I was working for him, whoever was supporting my family, it was a little different because, you know, your career's on the line, right? But nice little swing there by Rockabaldo. Alabama tried clawing back in. Zach Watts skies that one out into left field. Back at the wall is Jackson. As we are looking at center. Center sends that one out into left center field off of the DeMarini sign for a leadoff double. One to go with. Grisanillos elevates that out on the left, and that's going to be caught for
Garnish.
Good old Garnish. Clifton rolls that one over to Ty Cobb. Comes up, a little high throw, gets away from Watts. Banks is going to move on over to 3. Clifton gets on base. Brandon Jackson with runners on the corners. Jonas delivers. Back through the middle, just by Jonas's glove.
Jonas wants that one back.
Now we have Big Stidham coming to play. Going back through the middle, trying to take out Jacob Clifton's knees. That's where I'd live. That's a roller over to middle. Cobb. There's 1 and there's 2.
The announcer Hex is still alive.
I want Detroit in the Super. I would love a Baltimore-Detroit. I'm loving this Detroit story.
Cleaning up after these guys. Dan Campbell's still a man's man.
He is. Ty Cobb puts that one out into right field. There goes Mapes all the way around after his walk, heading on to 3rd. Runners on the corners for Trapp. Nobody out.
New England's cheated more than this election board has.
Going through the 3-4 hole. Mapes is going to come in and score. Nice swing by Travis Tucker. Ooh.
But you're thinking 49ers are going to be there.
Because I'm using my head for the bat, and I'm using my heart for the Lions.
You're not getting paid for either one of them. It is Baltimore, Kansas City.
Oh, nice piece there. Big swing. Heading out into left from Josh Fife. Out into the grassy knoll under the stadium scoreboard for a 3-run shot. Even in Indianapolis, there's never a crowd. Right. There's a roll over there by Burris to Clifton, and the athlete at first holds the bag.
Welcome back to dugout.
Yeah.
You're never going to convince stupid or argue with an idiot across the board.
Corey Booth rolls that one over to 3. Rockabaldo up firing, and you got Blackburn at first now for the stretch and grabs it.
Nobody else can.
Here comes the shortstop, Josh Brown, going to the shortstop. 5-4.
That man has a God-gifted ability that's better than everybody else's.
For sure, and there tonight, Alston doesn't get the 2-out party started as short.
And
Bradley Scott looking to go right through that 6-10 hole. Lead off double here for Bradley Scott. And it might get all the way out there. He's going to go and make it a triple. Nice leadoff triple from Bradley Scott. And he wants to put the motor on an inside the park home run for Bradley Scott. Rich Rockabaldo with an 0-1 count, center. Roccabaldo out into right field corner. That is going to be foul and out of play for the first out of the inning.
So you've got the kids that would be on. I mean, those things would stay rented out. Speaking of another long run down the left field line.
Brandon Jackson giving it a bid, and Zach Watts one-hops the wall in left field for a stand-up double. Nice. Comes Austin Mapes. First pitch swinging, driving that ball out into right center field. That ball is deep. That ball is out of here into Osprey Alley.
We're going to fight. Yeah. But I was rooting for that ball to go out.
Here comes a piece by Robert Blackburn down into left field. Off the grassy knoll and left. Back-to-back home runs here for Carolina, and they put up 4, 18-11 with one out in the bottom half of the fifth inning. At the World Series this coming year.
That's the drone.
We're going to have the drone just there, and Trapp goes back through the middle. Oh, and center makes a dive and try off of the heel of Clifton's glove. Oh. Jackson May rolls that through the 5-6 hole. Nice piece. That was a tiny gap, and he found the seam. Fife looks at that, takes a 3-pitch walk, and center delivers. Nice piece by Burris in the 6-10, and that's going to score. Trapp from third, and Jackson May from second. Burris into second with a double.
The other side of it is Martell's such a vet that I don't think a mound visit would have iced him.
And they get the out at first. Where
I mean, it's.
Nice piece by Bradley Scott through the middle. Look at Josh Brown. Good spin. Throws it away. And here comes around to score another run, 22-11. Baldo coming to the plate. Rock missed that one. Look at Aaron Stidham. Quick behind. Oh, off the tip of his glove. Go ahead, Joe. Try to check something in nice in the green. Roll it on over to 2, and Brown's going to take that himself for the final out of the. Looks like a whole family of cheetahs.
There's nothing stealthy about that left.
5 in the third, 4, and then 8 last inning. Rigney trying to just pooch that out into right. Mapes grabs that one for the first out.
Get me for 2.
But Kyle Center's going to take 2, but just a different kind. Deep out into left. Off the video board by Kyle Center.
Full performance.
Chris Ninos. Nice piece by Chris out into left center. Ends up tailing back and falling in front of Jackson May with a long single.
You're definitely going to hear the early 2000 hits.
That's it. James Clifton going backside. Austin Mapes, nice job tracking that one. Jonas delivers from the third base side. Brandon Jackson hits that ball well out into right field. Mapes going back off the wall and careens away from Mapes. And here comes Ninos in to score. Yeah, Nino's coming in to score from second. Jackson takes his place. What's working from the first base side delivers. And Stidham goes through the 6-10 hole, hustling out the box, and that's going to score Jackson in from 2. Stidham heads on over to second with a double. Nice pitch on the outside part of the plate from Jonas. That ball's hit deep out into center field straight away. Bradley Scott giving it a ride. Can't get it on the dive. And Ricky Moyer's in with a big first base triple. 22-16, top of the 6th. Corey Booth finds it right through the 6-10, and he gets what you were asking for, Mike. As Ricky comes across the score. Giraffe, you take it out at the knees. Like, that's your first. If you can't get it.
Giraffe.
Nice place by Josh Brown, but nice job by Blackburn right there. Look at that. Look at it. See, you want to talk. I'm talking athlete. Blackburn right off the bag, jumps the gate, and he's ready to go for the bottom of the 6th, and so are we. We'll be right back.
Dugout getting
take off till about 6 o'clock. I was looking at Zach Watts. Hit that ball high out into left field. Brandon Jackson tracking it underneath it for the first out. Carolina is +5 in the bottom of the 6th. Nice comeback pitch by center. Loser bracket final here. Winner takes on Florida. Mapes going backside to Ninos, who fires it over for the second out of the inning. The dugout fence. Misses that one into foul ground. Oh, and we got a little fight for the ball, but Tanai Alston grabs it.
You're on a similar reach.
Tanai Alston going out into right center. Nice way to lead off the top of the 7th here for Virginia. Yeah, people they're going to like that. A nice swing by Banks into
hats
center.
Off.
Right away. On the top of the 7th. Nice swing by Rigney out into left. And Tanai is going to hold at third. Kyle Center drives that ball out into left center. That ball is going to be off the Space Coast sign in left center. That's going to score 1. That's going to score 2 as Banks almost scores before Tanai. Ninos hits that ball into center field. Bradley Scott comes in. That ball's going into third, but Banks is going to be there easy.
Clifton is your guy.
Right to the shortstop fight for 2 down.
Was hollered again in Buffalo. The first
out on the third base side. Jackson, nice job on the mound visit, and that's going to be it. And Blackburn, he's thinking about doing his hop, but he's just going to drop his glove off this time. 22-20, Carolina wins, and Carolina advances to the championship game, and they're going to face off against Florida.
They had to come up, play at 8 o'clock too. Beat a good Alabama team, takes down a very good Virginia team, and now it's fireworks, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see where these balls end up at.
And we'll be right back at a few with the championship game where Florida will take on North Carolina.